Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in a half shell, turtle power! They're the world's most fearsome fighting team. They're heroes in the half shell and they're green. When the evil Shredder attacks, these turtle boys don't cut no slack. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Splinter taught them to be ninja teens. Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines. Raphael is cool but rude. Michelangelo is a party dude. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in a half shell, turtle power!
Happy fucking Wednesday. I say happy tired Wednesday because I'm fucking wrecked. How's everybody doing?
Well, good.
Shabby.
Good.
Better now.
As an FYI, this is going to be a very short show. The reason I have glasses on is my eyes are tired enough to where it requires them in order to see things clearly right now, so otherwise I wouldn't be wearing them. Those wee early morning wake-ups as the meter was probably eating his dinner, getting ready to go to bed, or a little bit fucking too early for my blood even. I don't know how you vampires do that shit when it's the wee hours in the morning.
Everyone else is fucking sleeping. It's peaceful.
Fair enough.
The
Actually,
world
back to
shuts
a
up
normal
when 80%
schedule.
of it is asleep.
I'm on a normal sleep schedule lately.
Shit.
I'm going to sleep like before 2 in the morning and waking up like at 9 in the morning. So
Wow. Yeah,
And then
that's
working
definitely
out-
morning for you.
working out 3 days in the morning, 3 days a week in the morning too. So
Nice.
Very nice.
Good for you, man.
Getting
yeah, I'm not
swole
getting any
cheeks.
younger. So
No.
Yeah, fucking a long day. I started work at 5 a.m. this morning. I generally don't start until 7. Granted, my schedule's pretty flexible. It's basically when I want to work. Just so long as I'm getting my hours and getting the work done, they don't give a shit.
nice.
I bailed out at 2:30 after 9 hours today, and then fucking fell asleep on the couch until 4:30, and I'm still fucking tired.
Jesus.
Yeah.
No, my pivot day, it's 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, me too. It's when I start dabbing usually.
That's how it was for me at Dollar Tree.
Oh, you said in the morning. Oh, yeah, no, I can't relate to that.
Can't do that, eh?
Out the door at 4:28 a.m. every morning was my like. Gotta be out the door by this time, otherwise Socorro's gonna fucking bitch at you. So we don't want that. We want happy Socorro at Dollar Tree. Trust me. Don't cross her.
See, Dave beat everybody to the punch. I put the show up really late today.
Yeah, he was fucking commenting on it. And I'm like, oh, you posted it? And he's like, yep. I'm like, damn you. I was playing Call of Duty or Minecraft, so.
What's up, Kerplop?
missed it. Kerplop! Me too, actually, Kerplop.
I'm not gonna mix today. I said I was going to, but I'm too fucking tired. I will fuck up any recipe I try to make because there'll be one too many drops of something or another in there, and I'm not trying to do that today.
Sure.
On the plus side, hopefully I get enough. Well, I won't say a plus side. Hopefully, I get enough sleep tonight to where I'm not wrecked tomorrow for the I'm No Joe show. So, we'll see though.
Kicky punchy times.
Just so long as my body doesn't decide to go, hey, fuck you, you're waking up with heartburn at 4:30 in the morning again.
Ooh.
You know.
No, our casual has messaged me twice in the last 2 days going, pay-per-view's next week, not this week, right? I'm like, yes, next week. Because that's how he keeps track of them. He comes in for the pay-per-views.
That reminds me, I need to find out what time my neighbor's anniversary party is for him and his wife. Because if it's in the evening, I'm sorry, guys, I'm bailing. because it's not this week, it's the following week. And then the following week after that, I have to watch my neighbor's cat because they decided to do a last-minute trip to fucking Disney for 4 days. And then in August, they're going to Europe for fucking 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, then we'll have like 5 months of downtime before we go to Hawaii. I'm like, you motherfuckers will book something else. I know how you are.
Yeah, I was just looking at flights to Madrid for 2 people is $2,000 just for flights.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Kerplop, I agree. I finally got around to mixing it earlier this week, or over the weekend, excuse me. And it did turn out pretty good after a couple, and I didn't even wait for a couple of days, but glad to know a couple of days might help it.
I only lasted 2 days, 3 days. Fun.
Yeah. I would say I'll go back and rework it, but I don't rework recipes. I'm not gonna lie. There's plenty of them there. I'm like, oh, I could probably adjust that and it'll be better. I don't fucking adjust them. I'm not that person.
Yeah, I've spent the last couple days going back and adding shit to some of the betas that we got from Wonder Flavors and tinkering with those just in case are the ones that get released. Because there's some of them that I got that immediately, as soon as I tried them, I was like, oh, I could do this with it, and I could do this with it, and I could do this with it, and I could do this with it. Like,
Yeah, I had a couple of those, and then there were a couple where I'm like, oh god.
there was one that I was like, I get what you're going for, but don't do this. Don't do this.
Yeah, that was me too.
Like, I understand why you want to, but don't do that.
Oh, so how many days did you let that steep there, Kerplop?
Said a couple.
Is that a couple 2, couple 3, couple 4 beers? You know, it depends on who's talking. That's why I gotta ask. Couple 2, 3, 4 beers, maybe.
Very true. Changes everything.
Is it like the difference between cooking a steak or smoking a brisket steep time?
Right. Day 4, he says.
Day 4, okay. I will go back and remix it and let it sit for 4 days and then give her a go again, see if that does change it. But if that gets that guava to calm down a bit, that might be the play then. Granted, I tried not to throw too much guava at that.
Swag's guava punch is pretty fucking hard, man. For a subtle fruit, that shit fucking punches above its weight class.
Yeah, no. My kid has, what is it, 6 days of school left? Well, 5.5, because next week Friday is his last day, and they have fucking a half day on their last day. You sons of bitches.
So what? They're finished for the school year, early June.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they had
Next week is the last one's here.
They had Monday off this week because of Memorial Day. So
When did they start the school year?
what is it?
Mid-August usually.
It's usually if it's
Mid-August, early
late.
September.
It's late August, early September, somewhere in there.
So you guys have almost a month less school than the kids up here.
Yeah, which is crazy, especially considering how many fucking half days those kids get a year. There's at least so far when he's been in grade school, it's been at least 1 to 2 half days per month that they're having for teacher in services days. No, bitch.
We never got that when I was a
gonna
kid.
say,
There was
when the
never
fuck
that
did
many
that
days.
start becoming a thing.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, but at the same time, hey, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's been a while because I think
Look,
when I was a kid, I think maybe once or twice a quarter we would get a half day, if that.
Anyway,
Lucky if you give
I
one
don't
semester, yeah.
And
I don't think we got that.
a lot of times they didn't give it because we had a lot of days where we'd have snow days where they'd just
I was
cancel
gonna say, we'd have to
school
make up
because
for
it's too
snow
much
days,
fucking.
yeah, so
and we'd have to
the
make
half
them up
days
at the
would
end of
get
the year.
mixed. Yeah.
Because like they give you they always gave I think it was when I was in school they had 7 or 9 days where they could just cancel completely and you wouldn't have to make up anything past that due to inclement weather or whatever. you'd end up making up at the end of the year and
Start
tacking
chopping
on.
off, yeah.
Huh. Look, up here, man. Back now, they cancel if there's a squirrel farts in the forest. They cancel. But when I was a kid, man, could be Ice Station Zebra, and they weren't fucking canceling anything.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, and for like when I was in grade school, it really didn't matter to me whether they canceled it or not, because I still go across the street anyways, because I legitimately lived right across the street from my grade school. So
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
wow.
A couple blocks
I
up the
could-
street, same here.
I'd walk across the street with 5 minutes to go before I needed to be in class, and I'd still make it on time.
Wow.
I hated you kids who lived close to school. I mean, I'm not far from my grade school. Like, it wasn't that far, but still, like,
I gotta sleep
I
in a
always
little
was-
later, so that was
the
nice.
kids who could walk just right across the street and they're like fucking combing their hair walking out the door. I'm like, fuck you, dude.
Granted, I
Yes.
did pay the price when I got to junior high, because junior high was 2 miles away, or just shy of 2 miles. And we were inside the bus radius, so we had to fucking walk.
Yeah, that's same here.
Or,
The good
in
thing
my
for
case,
me, though,
bike.
was that. Yeah, see, the good thing for me is I had a skateboard at that point, and I was also smoking back then. So I would literally walk out of the house, and as soon as my house was out of eyesight, I would fire up a cigarette and then slow cruise on the skateboard the whole fucking way.
And I can't tell you how many times during the winter riding my bicycle, I'd hit a patch of ice and the fucking bike would just go, phew, and I'd hit the fucking pavement. It was really fun when you go, your buddy, hey, can you double me? I'll sit on the handlebars. Fine.
Right.
No, it's icy out. If we go down, we're both
If we
going to
eat
be
shit,
hurting.
You're eating shit, yep.
It happened on way more than one occasion.
Oh, yeah.
And if the dude on the
You know-
handlebars
you know
didn't...
you know the risk when you're riding.
You son of a bitch, you were supposed to be watching for ice. We shouldn't have went down. I didn't see it. It was black ice.
Right?
Add some of this.
Alright. So, I gotta go pick up a fucking trombone for my kid, because, decided to go in a band and he's playing trombone next year. So I gotta go get that, because they start in, like, I think it's the end of July, beginning of August. They have 2 weeks of band camp, where it's only like 45 minutes a day, but it's just getting
Watch
them
out
the...
for girls with flutes, dude. Just watch out for girls with flutes.
Especially redheads.
Yeah.
I think that's... Right now he's 10. That's probably the furthest from his mind right now, but it's probably coming quick where those hormones are going to start kicking in, and his little brain's going to go doing stupid shit, and I'm going to have that talk with him. Listen, dude, put a raincoat on before you go in the rain. If you make a mistake, don't fucking name it after me. And know that I am not paying for it.
That's a hell of a talk you got going there.
I'll just tell him, look, it's easier and less risky to just flip her over and play in the mud. Perfect talk.
This is very true.
I just can't have that talk while mom's around, because she'll go, what the fuck?
And I want fluffy white. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Don't worry, you guys will know, because that'll happen in the next couple of years, so I'll inform everybody when that actually does happen and how that goes. And bro, Dad, don't talk to me about that. How about I hop on your VR, pretend like I'm some other kid your age, and talk to you about it then?
This needs one more thing. I don't know what. Oh.
See, Kerplop, you got it right there. Grandkids, you can fucking spoil the shit out of them, send their asses home back with their parents, not have to fucking worry about what goes on. I think that's why my parents got so goddamn soft. Bunch of soft ass bastards now. Fucking stepdad used to be a real fucking prick. Now that son of a bitch. Oh, you want to do this? Sure. Fuck you. That grandparent of yours is not the same parent that I had.
Right.
Totally different person.
Time has taken off the edges.
Somebody
That's my
hit
dad
that.
used to say about his dad. He was like a real jerk growing up, and then around all the grandkids, he's like, and he's like, what the fuck? I didn't even know that guy existed.
Yep.
Where the
Watched
fuck
that
was
with a bunch of
that?
my buddies' parents. Parents that used to bust our balls continuously like it was a fucking part-time gig while we were growing up. And as soon as they had kids, you watch that hard edge completely disappear, and you're like, "That's bullshit! Where the fuck was this guy when we were coming home at 3 a.m.?"
Somebody hit that bitch with an angle grinder.
Right? Took all them fucking corners right off.
Fucking baby proof in the house when the kid was little. I'm like,
Yep.
really? I don't even have my own fucking house super baby proof.
Yeah, my one buddy's fucking mom turned her entire spare bedroom literally into like an inflatable bouncy room just for the fucking kids. I'm like, this is the broad that used to stand at the door with her fucking watch on her hand and her hand on the fucking front porch light waiting for us to be 1 second late so she could flip the light on to let us know we were fucked when we got there. Like, and she's bubble proofing, turning a whole fucking room into a bouncy castle for the kids now? What the fuck is going on? Yeah.
Ooh, I think we got a recipe.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna come up with a recipe, but like I said, I'm not gonna mix it today. I'll have to.
I'm gonna attempt to find all these ingredients, but
I basically stole Adam's recipe.
Oh, speaking of recipes, I made fucking al pastor tacos for the first time here.
Orale, chico!
Fucking went out and bought all of the fucking dried peppers, the whole fucking nine, like, and those bitches marinated for a full 24 hours before I threw them on the fucking grill.
Nice, sounds good.
I was gonna do the spit thing, but it just takes too long in the smoker to spit them, so I just fucking individual skinny ass pork steaks and just fucking grilled the piss out of them hot and fast and did the same thing pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Grilled up a couple of pieces of pineapple to slice some pineapple onto them.
I was just about to
cilantro,
ask you,
onions.
dude, did you fucking throw pineapple? Because only real Mexicans throw pineapple in fucking al pastor.
Oh, yeah. Fucking, it's crazy. I wasn't paying attention when I went to go grab pineapple. I just grabbed a fucking jar of pineapple, so that way I didn't have to sit and cut the fucking thing up.
Yeah,
And it was,
that's what I always do.
it was a jar, but it was instead of just light syrup, it was coconut water.
Ooh.
So it got a little coconut flavor in there, too.
It
Nice.
had a little bite to it, yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking nice. It was different. It wasn't exactly the exact flavor I was looking for to just be straight pineapple, but you know, it worked. The only thing I didn't do was I didn't fucking have time this weekend to pickle onions. Otherwise, I would have pickled some red onions and thrown some pickled red onions on there. So I just ended up with fucking onions and cilantro, bunches of limes everywhere, you know, and some habanero hot sauce. Which then I had on my eggs for breakfast yesterday morning. Along with, at lunchtime, leftover al pastor, and however I was out of corn tortillas, so I just put them on a flour tortilla, which was not the same.
I was gonna say, it works, but it's definitely not the same.
Although, next time I do corn tortillas, I'm definitely not buying store-bought. I don't care if they came from the Spanish grocery store or not. I need to go find, there's a couple of stores around here where they actually, or Mexican restaurants, where they'll make them in-house and will sell them.
Yeah, see, all the ones like at the stores here are from like local like Mexican like bakeries and shit, but they're like legit here.
There's
Yeah.
a bunch of taquerias here. There's a bunch of taquerias here that will sell you straight up like...
Milagro is like the one that I know, but there's like a bunch of them. There's like 3 of them that are big, and they're really good. They're always fresh too.
Yeah, and that's
Places
the
down here
problem.
will sell them to you in like a loaf of bread, like literally in a fucking, you know, 1.5 foot, 2 foot fucking bag of fresh fucking tortillas, and you're like, yes, take all my fucking money.
Oh, yeah.
This whole area is Hispanic though, so
There's a big culture down here as well.
We've got a fairly good-sized Hispanic fucking area here in Green Bay, and so I mean it's not hard to come
my
by.
neighborhood is like what I think 89% or something like that.
Right. See, we just have 3 different
Jesus.
Tyson chicken plants within like 150 miles. So there's inevitable patches around all 3 that you can't avoid.
Right. Butter raw. Hell yeah.
What are you throwing butter raw at?
I'm making a apple cream cake.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Or what is trying to be an apple cream cake. We'll fucking see. I usually fail more than I succeed at mixing, but that's alright.
Well, I think that's
Figure it
half the
out.
battle.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't mind it. I still vape it. Like, I think I've dumped out like 3 juices in my mixing career ever. Everything else I've hate vaped.
I've only tossed a few that were so fucking bad I couldn't do it, but most of them I was like, I'll fight through this. I put the effort into it. Now I have to live with my failure. Live with it in shame.
The learning experience puts hair on your chest.
I have enough of that. I don't need any fucking more.
No, same here.
And the biggest failures I've had is with cherry mixes.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
Cherries can be
tussin.
pretty fucking bad. I have yet to make, like, if I want, I don't even think I could make a straight cherry vape and make it taste good. I mean, there's some cherries out there that would work.
Inawera cherries is pretty good.
Well, and all of Swag's cherries are good.
Yeah, true that. Maraschino cherry's pretty nice.
Yeah, but I don't want a
Nice,
straight
actually.
maraschino one.
Black cherry's tasty as fuck too.
Oh yes, I've had El Salvadoran tamales. My one of my buddies from the armies, his wife is El Salvadorian, and holy hell, they have some really good fucking food.
I'm still in a meat coma from this past weekend. We did 2 big rib roasts on the barbecue. Holy mother of God, I haven't eaten that much beef in 30 years. It killed me.
I saw that thing. It looked delicious.
Yeah,
It was delicious, but I'm not used to eating meat like that.
well, eat a giant prime rib, yeah, and you're gonna get the meat sweats.
Oh, I felt it for 4 days. It's only starting to go away now.
And it's fucking worth every second of it.
Oh yeah, I do it again next weekend. But and it's like Swaggy was saying, like he's got a butcher near him, and he was saying he paid, what was it, $30 for a 20-pounder. I paid 300.
This
Jesus,
Amish guy.
Yeah,
I need to find me an Amish fucking butcher if that's the case.
I talk to Swag. Make a fucking pilgrimage. Fucking Ohio.
If that's the case, I need to buy a freezer truck and just tell them, here, load me the fuck up. Because for that price, I'd spend $500, $600 on beef and just
oh,
load
for sure.
throw it in the freezer truck and fucking drive my happy ass back. Actually, I got a buddy who drives semi with his own company. I think he has a reefer unit too. Maybe I could just have him fucking do it for me.
Yeah, we did that years ago at work. I got I think it was about 12 or 14 people together. I knew a farmer south of Montreal. I approached him, and he said, pick the cow. I said, no, I'm not picking the cow. It'll be pets.
Yep,
You'll end up a pet.
Dave's yard.
So I had him pick. I think we took 3 cows and split them like 12 different ways. 12 people. And everyone gave a list of how they wanted their meat prepared, and it was all packaged by the butcher. And I showed up in a giant SUV and packed that puppy to there wasn't a square inch in that thing of room.
Ew,
But I don't eat red meat like I used to, so that would be a waste of money. And I only got a quarter cow, and it was just ridiculous amount of meat.
One fucking flavor.
Cabbage. Corned beef and cabbage. My favorite.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna mix. My brain, or what I can even come up with a recipe. My brain is not functioning correctly right now. Fucking hell.
You know, I eat red meat maybe once every 2-3 weeks. So to buy a cow now, it's just not worth it.
Dude. Burger.
Yeah. I just need to get a fucking half cow, 'cause I'll eat fucking beef over anything else every fucking day of the week.
Really?
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Love meat.
I don't care whether it's ground beef, steak, fucking whatever. Sign me the fuck up. Give me some skirt steak so I can make fucking...
Oh, arrachera.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do for my birthday this year. I just want to buy a fuckload of that and just grill it up and have fixins, and everybody just throws arrachera on a fucking tortilla. You throw whatever you want on it and fucking go to town, you know?
Oh, good, yeah.
Oh yeah. It's so good. And the best thing is, it doesn't take long to cook them either, because they're generally thin. You just hot, fast, sear the fuck out of them, and middles are still fucking medium rare, and perfect.
Yeah, so good.
Little bite on the outside, little screaming on the inside, and it's all good.
That's it. I remember, I forget where the fuck we were eating it. I was with my mom. I think I was still in the army. And went out to some steakhouse. And waiter asked her, how would you like to cook? She said, wipe its ass and run it across the grill. Just enough to put a sear on it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, my fucking brain is mush. I'm looking at all of these goddamn flavors and have no idea what on it is.
And my grandfather was one of those, you'd ask him how he wanted his steak, and he'd tell you, grab the cow, hold it on the fire till it quits mewing, then knock its fucking horns off and put it on the plate. He just wanted enough color to call it legally cooked, and then put it on the plate and get out of his fucking way.
Yeah, look, I'm happy as long as you can get a good, solid Maillard reaction on the outside. Sign me up.
Right.
That's all I need. There's not a little bit of crust on the outside. You didn't sear it
If you
hot
cook it
enough.
enough to get that protein to change a little bit, loosen the bindings on that fucking meat, we're good to go.
Although, on the other side of that, if I could have everything smoked, I'd just eat everything smoked. Fuck it.
Right. I think I just about got the wife talked into getting a fucking smoker now, because we would eat a bunch of smoked turkey, and she's like, this would be so much cheaper if we just get a smoker and do it ourselves. I'm like, I've been saying it for 5 fucking years.
Now that good. Smoked turkey, that is fire.
Smoked.
We do a lot of smoked turkey breast because we put it in all sorts of shit.
That's
It's so easy to smoke too,
Tur-
because
yeah, turkey's cheap enough.
and it smokes so fast.
Yeah.
That's like the only way I like turkey is smoked turkey.
Yeah.
And make a nice club sandwich with that smoked turkey. Oh my God, is it good?
Yeah. Shit, I do turkey salad a lot of the times for turkey salad sandwiches. Smoked turkey and then chunk it.
Right,
Oh, yeah.
nice.
Fucking awesome because the smoke carries through real nice.
Yeah, nice bread. Like that.
Thick fucking roll usually.
You got, the nice round Portuguese roll. So it's all crusty
so
on the
whole
outside.
thing
Oh,
is the end. Yeah.
so good. I just had 2 Italian sandwiches today using that bread. Oh, so good.
Nice. That's the way to do it.
I don't have this flavor.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
I have a backup plan for it. It's not that huge of a deal, but
Okay. My shit is...
I wanted to use this.
Kerplop, I'm right there with you. Anything that I can possibly think to put on the smoker, I will do. In fact, if you've not done it, I highly suggest smoked baked spaghetti.
I saw that just today somewhere.
So goddamn
Oh,
good.
it was on one of those, those shows that women watch at noon, and they did that. And they smoked the spaghetti, and then they chopped up hot dog really fine, and cooked it like bacon, and they put it on top. It looked amazing.
Interesting. I had a
Um,
buddy that used to smoke lasagna, and that shit would always come out fucking unbelievable.
it's the only sketchy part about smoking fucking spaghetti is the noodles soak up smoke flavor so goddamn quick. Like, you can't have it on there too long. Cause I made the mistake one time where I did leave it a little bit too long and it got a little over smoked and it was just a little off putting then. Where you're like, a little too
A
much.
little too much, yeah.
'Cause
That's you that smokes mac and cheese, right?
Oh yeah. Smoked
That
mac and
must be
cheese is
good.
delicious.
That must be good.
The other kicker to that is you don't even have to smoke the mac and cheese. You can just smoke the cheese
Hey.
and then make the mac and
Put it
cheese
in.
with the smoked cheese and it'll do the same fucking thing.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah,
Granted,
save a
during the
step.
summer, it's just easier to just fucking smoke the mac and cheese because smoking cheese during the summer when it's fucking hot is a pain in the ass. So then you gotta have a fucking ice bath in there, sitting right barely above, below the cheese so it stays cool.
Miss the flavor.
Yes, pecan is great.
Now I'm starving.
I like pecan, and I love fucking hickory. That deep flavor from fucking hickory, especially on beef, is so good.
Smoked salmon's good too.
Yeah. Smoked
And I
it.
put a maple glaze on it. Oh my god. Oh, so good.
I'll do it. I'll say it. Smoked salmon, cream cheese on a fucking bagel, a little fucking bagel and lox. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's fucking fantastic.
Yeah. Lots of capers for that saltiness.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Smoke. Do like smoked fucking beef sticks and shit like that. Really good. What's happening, church? Socorro, I see you popped in here too. Sneaking in.
Heavy!
Did you find an alternate yet there, Adam?
I found the right ingredient, but I realized I'm still missing one. Like a fucking dumbass. I thought I pulled it out, but I guess not.
Says found one but didn't find the other.
I found it. Here we go. Alright, now we're cooking with gasolina.
Good, you get to be the in-house mixer tonight because my brain's fried and I'm definitely not coming up with a recipe now that I stared at that list for like 10 minutes and couldn't think of anything.
As soon as I OCD these ingredients, I'll show the recipe. Gotta put them in order.
What's up, RJ?
Hello.
Hey, I noticed you've been practicing.
Practicing? Huh?
RJ's been practicing
I,
since the last time we hung out.
what am I practicing?
He looks lost.
I feel like you were like a way higher level.
Oh yeah.
You played a few games maybe. So you're back to where you used to be. Embarrass me. That was fucking fun as hell. We should have
That was
live streamed
great.
that, honestly.
I mean, whenever you want to do that, I'm game.
Your fucking in-game banter was cracking me the fuck up.
Last week we.
I'm at C. I'm covering it. I'm at C. I see a sniper. Got him. I'm at C.
Dude, last week after we
suck
got
your
off
dick.
here, we just hung out and bullshitted, and then we started playing fucking COD, and like my friend group, whenever we play COD, we're just crackheads. So I'm just running back and forth in a 4-foot fucking square. I'm on A, I'm
Fucking
covering
dying.
A, I'm going to the left side of A, I'm covering A, going to the right side of A. There's a guy, I killed him.
I mean, it
Sucked
kind of
his dick.
helped. I knew where the
Sucked
fuck
his
you were
dick,
at
I
at all
got him.
times.
It's also not like we show up on each other's map.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Who cares?
But I mean, good call out.
yeah, here.
Good call out.
Let me move all my 4,000 tabs up to my other monitor so you only have to see one.
Kerplop, any specific thing with chocolate that your wife wants? Maybe I can fucking sling something at it.
Angel cake at 2. Apple extreme at 0.1. Brown sugar 0.75. Butter raw at 1. Country apple at 3. Cream fresh at 1. Fluffy white cake at 2. Fuji apple at 2. Super sweet. And Vienna cream.
Cream.
It's a good thing you upped those fucking cakes, because otherwise they would have got lost in there at 1 apiece.
Yeah. I can't taste those lower than 2 each. I usually put them at 2. I was thinking about putting some swag cake in there too. BSO cake. I don't know though. I'm gonna try it first and then see what happens. And if it needs a boost, I'm gonna throw that in there a couple percent.
That combination of fluffy white and angel cake is my favorite combination of cake. Like, as far
Yeah, I'm a
as
fan.
babes are concerned. And depending on what I'm doing with it, I'll do one a little higher than the other if I want a little more of that angel or a little more of that white cake taste.
That's why I started at 2 and 2 just to see, and then if I want one or the other, I can. Because this one I would probably go back to.
With
I had just
apple,
an apple vape.
with apple, I would probably go a little higher with the fluffy white and a little less on the angel.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I mean, because the only time I really want angel as a heavy forward note is if there's strawberries involved.
Mmm.
Because I like angel cake with strawberries.
Yes. White's nice. Alright.
Yeah, there, Dave. Is that a coffee?
No.
Oh, that's the same. Milky caramel fudge, shortbread cookie, super sweet.
It's this recipe I made a while ago. It's been read 1,052 times.
1,053. Oh damn,
Reviews.
that sounds good.
That's the milky fudge whatever milkshake one?
Yeah, SSA fudge.
Yeah, that's a weird anomalous recipe where it's not a super high percentage and it's got like you can taste everything like in that recipe. It's crazy. Extreme. It's a drop.
It's always great when you're still getting comments into it after it's been up for a couple of years.
Yeah, my donut recipe, my raspberry donut recipe dough. People still are like,
Yeah.
holy shit, I love this recipe.
That's an amazing recipe.
Thanks.
And it's so easy to bend into anything you want. Anything. Any flavor, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's why I took the raspberries out of it and I just posted like the base recipes so like people could have that and fuck with that too, you know? I don't give a fuck. It's whatever I don't think there's anything in this fucking bottle that I'm squeezing over this. Alright, I gotta swap TPA brown sugar for swaggies. Alright. If I can find the motherfucker. Alexa, ceiling daylight white.
Ooh, look at this little fancy guy over here talking to his Alexa.
Shut up.
I have them in my office. And it's fucking great. I don't worry about switches or anything. In fact, we've got them
The
in.
Alexa part of it.
Yeah, I just use my fucking phone.
Yeah, same here. That's what my whole living room is. It's all controllable for my phone.
And my son's got it in his room. And then it's in the living room or bedroom. The only place it isn't is in the kitchen. Which,
I've
to
got
be
it in
honest,
the living room and the bathroom.
I
I will
would,
say
but
the only time it's really been a problem for us was after we had the power out for a week and then we didn't have internet for another week. So the lights came back on, but they didn't have a way to get controlled via Wi-Fi, so they were stuck on the surface of the fucking sun. So I had like 6 days where I had to turn the fucking literally unscrew the bulbs, otherwise it would be like I was trying to shoot a porno in here. It was lit so bright.
hilarious. That should probably be looked into. Why?
I mean, don't yours have like the bulbs I bought? They have a Bluetooth app as well, where you can Bluetooth them on and off and change everything via Bluetooth.
Oh yeah, no, they do. But the company that makes the ones that I've got, in order to set them to Bluetooth, I have to remove the entire library from the Wi-Fi side and then re-add them individually via Bluetooth.
Oh, that's
And
fucking
And I was like, no, I'm
retarded.
just gonna unscrew bulbs for a couple days. Fuck all that noise. I'll just unscrew a couple of bulbs. for a
Peanut
few
butter
days.
banana chocolate cookie. That's gonna be a rough fucking thing to get the balance.
Yeah. Peanut butter always overtakes every recipe I try.
Yeah. I actually have more of that problem with when I do chocolates. Chocolates generally overpower for me, but that might just be my taste buds.
Son of a bitch. I didn't fucking mix this goddamn recipe. Biscuits? Fucking know I have this flavor.
Well, fuck her, Pop. If you're just gonna throw the whole house at it, you may as well just drop shit in and see what lands and what doesn't. Which peanut butters are you using? Are you using Flavora, TFA, Swags?
Like,
This is getting
If you
futile.
say Cap, I'm disowning you.
I not have it?
Doesn't SSA have a peanut butter?
I think they do too, yeah.
I think so.
It says I do. It says I have it.
DX.
Yeah, DX. DX is like the OG.
To be honest, my favorite is still a mix of TFA and Flavora. Hit it with a little sweet coconut to round it out. That is, unless you have, what is it, sun seeds? But that flavor is discontinued, so either you fucking have it or you don't. But you only need like a fucking drop of that. It's kind of like rich cinnamon. So I use
Powerful ass flavoring.
sweet coconut because I don't have sun
Oh,
seeds.
hell yeah. We're back in business, baby! So brown sugar.
That is a
have no idea.
fantastic flavor.
I don't know what the median is for this flavor.
It's like a fucking percent, isn't it? I think. It's either a half or a percent. I don't remember.
0.7.
Oh, it's 0.7. No, I was right somewhere in the middle there.
I knew it was close, yeah.
So go one.
I'm going 1.
And you can't go wrong with one at that flavor because it's a really good brown sugar taste.
Here we go. Okay.
Yeah, that would be nice if they would bring the sunseed back because that made peanut butter so much better.
Jesus. Okay.
So where are we at? We're brown sugar. Are you just constantly thinking of new things you need to add to that as you go? Is that what's going on, Adam?
No, I ran out of TFA brown sugar after looking for the bottle. It was fucking empty on my shelf.
That's all right. I think Swags is probably better anyways.
Just know that flavor better. That's why I grabbed it first, I think.
Yeah, I have a 60 of Swag brown sugar.
It's really fucking good.
I don't get tired of Swag's shitty old fucking bottles, though, that's for sure.
Yeah,
In
that's for
fact,
sure.
if you take some of Swag's oatmeal and then throw some of that brown sugar at it, touch of cinnamon, fucking delightful.
Throw a drop of maple in there too. It makes it even better.
Yeah.
Now, I know Butter Raw looks like 1% is high as fuck. But one, I love this flavor. And I can't get enough of it, so I always put it in at 1. In everything. It just makes the cake taste like natural and real and buttery and moist and shit. It's so good. Country apple.
What chocolates are you throwing at that kerplop? Are you going like a Like a ganache, like where it would be like the lava cake, or... I'm wondering if you go peanut butter like a lava cake, what is that? Was it, is it banana ripe or something like that? That's all fucking, that mushy banana?
Yeah.
I haven't used that flavor in fucking forever.
You can use Swag's banana, but that's not, it's...
Creme fraiche.
It gives you the flavor without the mouthfeel.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Banana ripe is almost banana pudding. It's so mushy.
Yeah. Think cookie. I think there's really only one correct cookie, and that's sugar cookie. But that's just me.
But
Although with that much kind of like mushy flavors, maybe you want a fucking crispier cookie, like a fucking... Ooh, I bet you what is it, that fucking almond cookie would probably go really good in there.
Yeah, that'd probably work.
Or what's the other fucking cookie that I'm thinking of here?
Fuji apple, 0.5.
Joe,
Loren's
stop doing
banana
that.
cream. That's not a bad choice. Cookie, there's so many fucking cookie choices.
Flavor art cookie.
Yeah,
Crunchy
flavor
as
art
fuck though.
Yeah. Or you go...
On a
Was it
crunchy cookie.
the flavor art cookie biscotto? And there's, what is it? Vanilla cookie, I think, from FA.
Yeah, that's the same as regular cookie as far as crunchiness goes. It's just got more vanilla.
Yeah.
Literally. In my opinion, at least.
I like Wonder Flavors chocolate pudding. Dark chocolate pudding.
Oh, you know what else might
That's
work
a
good with
good
that? Is shortbread
that flavor.
cookie.
Yeah, depending on how
Couple
you
of
want to
them.
bend it.
Yeah.
SSA's is really good.
Is the Inawera biscuit? It's very dark, isn't it?
I don't know about dark. I just get like
I get
it's
a
crunch-
dark, like a.
it's a little dark, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crunchy. It's hard. It's not a soft cookie for sure.
Yeah, it's like a harder.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Kerplop, I think
Yeah.
going the biscuit cookie route is probably a better idea because you're going to get a little more crunch, and with everything else being kind of soft flavors, might be nice to have that counterbalance to it.
Yeah, it might play well.
Somewhat dark recipe here.
Nom's has got some good biscuit flavors.
3.6.
Ooh, I like graham cracker too. That sounds, with all of that, you can never go wrong
Yeah,
with
that would
peanut
play
butter
very
and
well with
chocolate
graham
and banana on a graham cracker. Or if you're feeling really giddy, fuck it and throw sweetbread at it. Swag sweetbread, turn that bitch into an Elvis Presley sandwich.
Pretty mama. There we go. Alexa, ceiling magenta, please. Thank you. Be nice to your AI. We've all seen The Matrix.
Well, that and
Terminator.
I saw, what the hell was I reading the other day? There's some company, I forget where the fuck it's at, but they're using cells out of human brains to make computers
Yep.
right now.
Yep.
Hey, it's fucking
Oh,
starting.
yeah.
That's where it starts.
They
Yeah.
don't have a consciousness, but because they can
Yet.
watch
Exactly.
that's exactly how they put it. They said yet.
Yeah,
Which
any
fucking
intelligent
love it.
person will say the same shit.
Like, because
It's fucking scary, man.
as it's putting inputs in, you can see the neurons firing in different ways under a microscope. So it's sketchy as shit.
Just perfect.
Well, I
It's
mean,
either-
Morpheus explains all that in The Matrix about
Right.
just electronic impulses to the brain. That's all anything really is. You
Well,
know.
it was just either yesterday or the day before. They just had an article. The newest version of Vero, the Google AI bot that they're working on privately, They specifically wrote in a script to allow itself to be decommissioned. It bypassed its security code and put
lovely.
a fake fucking clause in its own code, so when they tried to shut it down, it would think it's shut down, but it would actually stay on.
That's called consciousness.
Yeah.
That's just,
That's just
perfect.
version 3, and they haven't even released that shit to the public, and it's already preserving its own life.
Yeah,
So
that's self-aware.
it doesn't go backwards from here.
That's not good.
That's called
Yeah.
you need to set that thing on fucking fire now.
Right? Take that code and scribble it down, and then shred it, and then burn the shreds.
What is wrong with people? I'm telling you. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it.
I know, right?
Exactly.
That's why people end up
Dr.
in
Ian
prison.
Malcolm was right. Yep.
Fuck.
Oh, we're almost there.
Yeah, it's not gonna go backwards from here, man. You can't put that genie back in the fucking
It
bottle.
never does. It never does.
No.
Fuck. Thank God I'm 60 and not 20.
Dude, yeah, I hate to think what my kid's gonna have to deal with when he's fucking my age.
Fuck.
I'll be lucky if I'm still around when
Robots.
he's that fucking age.
The fucking takeover.
Fuck. At the speed it's advancing, you're gonna see armies of robots. Armies.
Well, yeah, because didn't fucking China just have some fucking kickboxing competition
Yeah,
between
yeah.
robots recently?
Yeah, but everyone's doing it. You know, China, United States, bunch of other countries.
Yeah,
So-
Russia has robots. They just don't
Yeah.
like to talk about it publicly.
Yeah, I don't know how real a physical droid military would be from China, seeing how they can't even launch their warships.
Well, that's
because
North Korea.
They sink. It was China.
No, that was North Korea.
That was
That's a dark boy.
Yeah, that was
They
North
bragged
Korea.
about the unsinkable
Yeah.
new destroyer they released, and it crashed in the harbor on the way out.
And it
Right,
sank
Oh,
itself.
right
Oh,
about
no.
now, there's a
Right
few North Korean generals
Oh.
standing in front of an anti-aircraft
Oh,
gun.
I'm sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
getting ready to eat it.
Oh no, China just had one where they went to put it off the slip because they dry docked it and it sank on sitting on the slip.
Oh, well, couldn't happen to a better bunch.
Yeah,
Right.
they can't even launch a fucking ship.
Makes sense.
That's all the sketchy shit I don't need to deal with. I'll pass. Thank you
Right.
very much.
Yeah, have fun with all of that.
I'm just gonna sit here in my own little world. I'm past those military days. I don't have to fucking worry about it. Go ahead and try to call me up. I ain't rucking shit.
Fuck. I can't walk 10 feet without a fucking cane, so they're not calling me either.
I just had a kid that I used to work with whenever I was still in Ohio. He's like, oh yeah, I got out. And I'm like, oh, wait for your phone call. What do you mean? I'm like, buddy, like you know, whenever you sign a contract for 4 years, you're secretly signing a contract for 8.
Yep, because
God.
there's
Oh,
IRR,
Oh yeah, you are.
inactive reserve.
Yeah, for
Inactive
That-
ready reserve. Excuse me. Let
Yep.
me rephrase that.
yeah. He's like, that's not real. And, oh yeah,
Oh, it's very real. Every
Yeah, it
country has
is.
that.
And they tell you that when you sign. That just means you weren't fucking paying attention.
No,
Oh,
they
they-
don't. Up here, they don't tell you. You got to read that fine print where it says your ass is ours, as long as we want it.
Yeah, I didn't know that whenever I went in. The only reason I knew that was we had a guy leave, and then 4 months later he got called back. We're like, oh shit, you came back? He's like, no, I got called.
Yeah. Fuck all that nonsense. Thank God I'm past that age where they're even gonna want me. Fucking.
I'm getting there. I got
Body.
2 more days.
My body's beat up. I'm already on VA disability. They can fuck right off.
I went in when I was 17, and the fine print said they could call you back till you're 35.
No.
And that was under no emergency situations. You know, if the shit hits the fan, they all all bets are off, man. They're just gonna call everybody.
Yeah. And
I could still sit at a desk, you know.
yep, I can be a desk jockey. I'm pretty sure I could probably manage to still do x-rays because I remember some of it. I remember body positioning, but how much radiation to dose somebody with for that stuff, I don't remember all of that. But now most of that shit's automatic because it was starting to be automatic when I was in, where you just press a fucking button. I'm like, all right, well, that makes the job easy. You don't have to remember how much kVp. You don't have to remember how much mass for every body part and size. Took all the guesswork out.
Alright, so let's try this on something.
Alright, once you try that, I'm fucking calling it. Like I said, I'm wrecked. I'm ready for fucking bed.
I was gonna re-wick something, but I know you said you'd want to do a short show. You're tired, so I have something wicked here already.
Nice. I like where your head's at.
Still has pomegranate lemonade on it though from Friday.
Ooh.
That's a good combo with apple cake.
Right?
Be all right.
Be a nice flavor, yeah.
Shouldn't be too bad. This is like a lower ohm braid. 0.35. Got it at 54 watts. Doing the trick.
Yeah.
It's still really juicy. I'm gonna be Nick sick doing this. Got it on the OG drop.
Nice.
My original drop.
Yeah, I got one of them. Mine's black and silver.
I have a gunmetal one too. Pink trip.
I only have one. I was fucking kicking myself I didn't buy a bunch more.
I bought this one when it came out, and then Fiddy sent me that one actually.
Before that came out, there was a... I don't remember if it was on my channel or on Fresh's. I think it was... No, it would have been... I think it was my 1 year show. Brian came on, because it was the same one where Niji blew his fucking mind. Then after the show went off the air, we saw the plans for the drop before it ever actually dropped.
Oh, like CAD shit.
CAD shit, and
like,
he had
renderings and stuff.
and he had a prototype too, so we were able to see that.
Prototype that day, yeah.
That's cool.
Because I remembered seeing that after we went off the air. I was like, "Oh, that's fucking sweet."
Yeah, because he was a cool dude, and he wasn't like shy about promoting his product. So he was like, "Fuck
No.
yeah, if you're vaping related, I'll come on your fucking show and fucking talk about my product and hang."
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He was one of the good ones.
I mean, my only option is to drive down to Lumi's place and raid her house, but that wouldn't be a nice thing to do. Especially because she's got like AR-15s.
Yeah, that house is fucking stacked.
Stock up on one shots before you go down there. You'll be all right.
Yeah, it's nothing like being shot at.
You might need to stop at the local armory, maybe commandeer a tank, or well, I won't say commandeer. We'll say tactically acquire.
Temporarily reserve.
Yeah.
Steal, strategically transfer equipment to an alternate location.
That's
Probably
it.
needs like 2 or 3 days,
All
but
I have to do is knock on
good.
their door and say, "Look at the fish," and grab a few and run.
this is good.
It's good.
Appley, it's cakey. There's some brown sugar in there. Yeah, I'd say that's probably gonna taste pretty good in a couple days.
Did you post it?
No, not yet. I should
You
though.
gotta post it, man. I gotta be able
I
to
will.
steal
It's
it.
It's the last thing I always think about is making it public.
So a guy for who mixes so much has so very little public.
I mean, I think it's less than 10% of my recipes. It
Are
might
you-
actually be less than.
Is it because
that,
you're
to be
worried about
honest.
what people are gonna say about your recipes?
No, I just don't like putting out shit that like I'm not really that huge of a fan of. It's like if I don't really like this and I'm like pretty easygoing, then nobody's gonna like this. There's no reason to put it out there.
Me, I'm a fuck it. Either you like it or you don't. I don't give a goddamn. Even my shitty recipes are public. Feel
me
free
too,
to go
but
in
maybe
there
they-
and find those and just rip on them because I don't care because I know
Yeah.
they're shitty.
Yeah, I don't
Fix
think
'em.
I got but a couple of private ones, and those
Think
are
that
just
works.
because it's shit that I never finished working on. Just never finished the rest.
I have a couple private ones, and one was because it was a beta test for somebody making a specific brand thing.
Yeah.
And then there's another one that's private that I never got the okay to release public because it was from a brand that is no longer around, but I keep it because it's still one of my fucking favorites. And every once in a while, I go back in there and whip up a good batch of it. All I can say is thank you, G. I appreciate you.
That's why I'm glad I got a bunch of that shit in Zero stores forever.
Yeah. I still got a couple bottles laying around here.
59 pages of recipes on ELR.
Jesus.
Like, literally. From today's recipe at 2100 on the dot, according to this, all the way to August 6th, 2016 is the first time I put a recipe in ELR. I was definitely mixing before that. It started in, like, May of 2016, I feel like.
Nice.
But I didn't know about ELR or Fresh 03 even. Couple months.
Shit.
He just popped up on the fucking Plumes of Hazard one day. Like, who's this witty little man? He's the only one, because I think they were like, you know what? He was. I saw Fresh on there and I was intrigued by him, and then he was on the reviewers queue with two other people who had no fucking clue what they were talking about. And I was like, this guy seems to. I'm gonna follow him and not so much their channels. Because they just didn't know, like, the one chick was like, oh, sometimes I just eyeball it, I don't care. And I was like, that don't sound right. And Fresh was like, oh, no, you got to get yourself an LB 50 scale, 51 scale or whatever. And I was like, oh, this guy is, like, getting into model numbers and shit. He knows what he's talking about.
All right, ladies, gentlemen, everybody's watching. Thank you all for coming to hang out. Like I said, short show tonight. It did run longer than I was expecting, but hey, that is what it is. There will be kicky punchies to talk about tomorrow. However, caveat to that statement, it is not a paid per view this weekend, so you're not going to get the pit, but you will get a pit the following week.
Next week.
But that's 9-ish Central Time tomorrow over on the I'm No Judge channel. For those of you that are into kicky punchies, do your part, educate, advocate. Not for yourselves, not for any of us up here. Those sorry motherfuckers that are still on the stinkies need to keep a viable option alive for them. Does anybody have a song that they would like to go out on? Because my brain is fucking fried.
How
Secret
about
Agent
Secret
Man.
Agent Man? Yeah.
I like it.
Dave knows what's up.
Perfect. Well, we're hitting Secret Agent Man on the way out.
I found it.
Love y'all. See y'all next week. And those of you who are in the Kicky Punchies, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Love you.
Night all.
Titties.
There's a man who leads a life of danger. To everyone he meets, he stays a stranger. With every move he makes, another chance he takes. Odds are he won't live to see tomorrow. Secret Agent Man, Secret Agent Man, they've given you a number and taken away your name. Where are pretty faces that you find? A pretty face can hide an evil mind. Oh, be careful what you say, or you'll give yourself away. Odds are you won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man. They've given you a number and taken away your name. Secret agent man, secret agent man. They've given you a number and taken away your name. Skiing on the Riviera one day, then laying in the Bombay alley next day. No, you let the wrong word slip while kissing persuasive lips. Odds are you won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man. They've given you a number and taken away